welcome to this show. This is what we know. 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 Yeah. This is what we know.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
That like kind of caught me watching the show is when that was like
the ex-friend, Mita.
Yeah. Mita, there you go. When she came to picture,
I'll be right back, bro.
it was
All right.
different size and different stories and different timelines and all that. When you start stripping that away, you left for a week or so. And when you came back, your question to her was, did you mean it when you said I do? And you said yes. Does that overshadow anything before the wedding? Or are those things like still there and it's like something that has to be worked on during the marriage?
Well, the things, because I just want to be clear, and I guess this will set it straight for everybody. Anything that is...
Bro, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you good, bro. You good.
The show. So basically, I did not get blindsided by anything on the show. You know, like right. I had a knowledge, like the lady Mita, like she inquired to close a loan at my title company, SRS Title, here in Atlanta. I'm a closing attorney. So, and Joc'S, whenever she did reach out for that, he gave me her information and, you know, basically, you know, we were going to do business. He let me know that he had previous dealings with the lady. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Money green, like whatever. And so I had a working knowledge of all of this. My issue though is that when Joc'S brought this situation to me, in the form of a business opportunity, I guess he was forthcoming with me. Now, he just said that it was something from the past, like before his and our relationship. But the way that she is making it seem is that she's been dealing with him since 2008 when he was a married man. And, you know, so it's like, that's weird. That's horrible. It's not far from, I guess, his character at the time or a part of his character. But still, it still would make my ears raise, you know. And then for her to go in to say that she was dealing with him at times where him and I were in a relationship, even all this is prior to marriage, like that's unacceptable to me because again, Joc'S and I have had issues in our past where, you know, I was unfaithful, you know, stuff like that. But that was also within the first year of us knowing and meeting each other, you know. But the time frame that she's speaking of, like we were like serious living together. So it's just like, if any of that is true, like he would be a foul of our relationship and just so wrong, you know? And so that's my thing. And so I know that everybody is of the opinion I shouldn't care because it's before the marriage, but I do care because it's like, don't lie to me and don't have me out here looking like a fool, you know? And I know that sometimes people say, oh, that's cliche, but I'm real serious because in real life, I'm really this girl in real life. Like none of my businesses are fabricated. None of my accolades are exaggerated. No net worth estimates. Hell, they might be estimating that too low. You know what I mean? So like in real life, Kendra, the person, independent of all of this messy, cloudy mess that, you know, Joc'S has, it, like, you know what I mean? It's like I could do without that and be probably better, you know, arguably better off. You know what I mean? So like that stuff.
All right. So just to set this up. So what she's talking about is the woman that they were doing business with, right? He told her that he has some dealings in the past with her. She said she was cool with that until when she talked to old girl. Old girl told her that it was during time frames that her and Joc was still together. This is what my question is then. He was a rapper.
He's a rapper. He's a fucking rapper. And you know what, bro? She telling us all this damn story. Like, see, what she doing is, she know women's gonna look at this, and they're gonna fucking feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for women like this because you know what? A lot of women get with these toxic ass men, and they expect to change these men to fucking, I don't know, either change them to like how they daddy was raised, how they daddy was, or some type of I don't know, but they're like, come on, what you expect, And he told you the truth. He ain't like he lied to you. He tell you what's up. Like, hey, I fucked with her. I fucked with her in the past. Now, did it make a little difference that he didn't probably say, well, I was fucking with her during the time we was together? Maybe.
I don't think that it should even made a difference. She knew that this dude was fucking around. Man, all you gotta say is this nigga was a rapper. Basketball players and rappers are known to have multiple women.
And they fuck hoes.
How do you think you was going to cheat? And how did you think? My question is, how did you think that he was going to be the exception to the rule?
Right.
Lady Divorce said, "I'm mad at him because why was he messing with homegirl who was a downgrade to his wife, sloppy like that, and have her get prego." She's pretty without with or without makeup. She just getting fat. I don't even think that when it comes down to Lady Divorce, I don't think that even when it comes down to the looks, once you marry your wife, it is what it is. Whether she wearing makeup or she got that hair hat on her head, all these different things. That's how he met her. He met her the way that she is. If she's gaining weight and shit like that, yeah, I get it. I understand. Now, for him to be messing around with another chick that probably doesn't even match up to how she looks or whatever is irrelevant to men. That ain't how men mess around. They don't try to upgrade. Normally, if they upgrade, they leaving the wife. He didn't leave. He cheated. There ain't no way that you can tell me he didn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and this is just in my opinion, it comes with the territory. I think it just comes with the territory. When you're dealing with a rapper or a basketball player or even somebody that's making that type of money, I don't know why a lot of women think they're not sharing that dude.
Facts.
It's the same way with guys. If you got a girl that got OnlyFans, she on social media, she's showing her ass and titties and all that shit, how you even expect for her to behave as a wholesome damn woman? It's the same way it goes around with both of them. So
a man who's in that top like 1-2%, they like you said, they're gonna have multiple girls because in their mind, like, shit, I work too fucking hard to just be fucking you. And I know that sounds messed with a lot of women, but it is what it is. That's why I will say this. When it comes to men and women, like I always say this, bro. Men and women, they are attracted by toxic people. When it comes to women, you can say, I want a man with money and he got to be this tall. There's consequences when it comes to you fuck with a man like that. One of the consequences is he gonna be fucking other bitches. Hey fellas, you want a bad bitch? You know what I'm saying? She got Fiji poo poom. You know what I'm saying? She top notch. There's consequences when you're dealing with them type of girls sometimes. And a lot of that, they fucking headaches. They'll stress you the fuck out.
Lady Divorce said, did you see her? Because publicly he told her she changed him in his ways and showed in his ways and showed her. She changed him in his ways. Okay, I got what you're saying. Yeah. I guess this come off of them being on Love and Hip Hop or something. I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop. I think, so I think that's where a lot of this comes from. Like the girl, I don't watch that shit. Lady Divorce said saw the thigh and belly, and she had a 2-piece on the reunion. Okay, I don't get that how he's going to do sexual different activities. It comes with the territory when you in that type of life. That's just all I'm saying is this: right, wrong, or different. Because as a man, if I was probably his homeboy, and let me clear this up. I've watched some of the episodes that they had. I didn't watch it, like I wasn't an avid watcher or something like that, but I never followed all of that shit. Him, Scrappy. I know the tall dude, the tall bald head guy. You know, I know some of these characters, but I haven't followed this shit.
Yeah, that shit, Love and Hip Hop, that shit goofy as fuck, man. But yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's get back into this. And then I'm gonna read some more of these comments. Let's go ahead.
Wait, before you know, it's like this was like just looking at Joc's face reaction. I'm like,
oh, he fidgeting, man.
It's like
she out there, she turning on for the camera.
Turn on for the camera, like it's that clout shit.
She turned it on for the camera.
Like,
that's that. This bitch is on some bullshit.
And honestly, you know, if I was Joc, that made me, I don't know, that probably gave me some clarification of how I want to move forward with her. I don't know how you feel about that, but
what's that?
Like move forward with her. Like I'm talking about, like if I'm gonna continue to be with her, because she basically threw this nigga under the bus.
It remains. Listen. The shit remains to be seen. The thing is this: they got kids together, right? That man ain't too quick to leave. It's hard out there for a pimp.
Yeah, you're right.
Trust. He'll punish her in other ways than leaving, because he already understand this shit ain't going. And it ain't sweet. It ain't sweet on the other side. So, hey, it remains to be seen.
It bothers me. A ring doesn't make it go away, and I have said this to him several times, and I say this on any platform. I don't care which one it is, because it's the truth. I care about if you were a liar up until the day we got married, or if, you know, you were living whatever type of life while we were just in a relationship. A marriage doesn't cure that. You know, if somebody's a gambling crackhead on one side of the broom, when they step on the other side of the broom, they still at the blackjack, still basing up. Like it's no different. So
if she's saying that, then she should have told that man no.
Exactly.
A ring doesn't cure it. No, it doesn't. Marriage.
But you say yes.
But you said yes too. So that's why when people say when you dealing with married people, they rocking in the same fucking boat. So you got to be careful when you are a friend of your friend of giving them advice or telling or dipping into their goddamn relationship, because you're gonna end up being a goddamn villain anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I actually care about that, and I shared with him, and I was rattlesnake serious. Like, we still within the annulment period, okay? You know, the pre-dump there. This and that. Like, I'm serious. Like, we can go ahead and
shout out to my homeboy Dre Blanco. He was just on there too.
And do this, and I can continue to move north, and you can continue to be in disarray. Like,
I don't care.
And I'm just serious. And so it's just like, I care about what happened before. It's like we was living together like we were married and stuff. So it's like, you know, and I explained this to him, I explained this to the world and my friends and everybody else. If any of this stuff is true, even though it was before we jumped the broom, like, I'm not okay with it. I'm not going to be okay with it. And so to answer your question, you know, we would need to work on stuff like that. Like, if you, like, for instance, if he lied to me about anything, that's something that, in my opinion, needs therapy. We need counseling, stuff like that, because I don't want to stay together with a man who is a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, and a womanizer, a gaslighter. I don't.
God damn.
Goddamn lie, because you still with him.
Listen, but this is what's fucked up, right? What you just said, bro. You still with the motherfucker, and then you about to put him. She called him a gaslighter. What, man? Where did people get this goddamn word gaslighter? They listen. It's gaslighting. It's starting some shit. You don't. It don't make you a gaslighter because you're gaslighting shit. But now understand this, because we're gonna go into this video. Now this is where it's a big change. Look at the forehead. Look at how he's looking right now, because she just put this motherfucker up under the bus.
Yeah. You know what? I won't be surprised that they had this conversation before. You know, and this probably shocked the hell out of him, because he probably was like, "Oh damn, I thought we was past that."